welcome back. I'm laughing. All right, welcome
What's
to Pony
up,
Up.
YouTube?
What's up, guys? Welcome to Pony Up podcast. This is a mini episode featuring one of our near and dear friends and cover-ups, Joli. Joli, would you like to introduce yourself?
She's my beard.
Hi, I'm Joli.
This is Joli. Is it Joli or Jolie?
How do you
Joli.
pronounce your last name?
Quiseno.
Gisano. Okay.
Not Quisino.
It's not Quiznos.
Jolie
It's
Quinceañera has joined us today to discuss the dynamics of our friend group and the current affairs between North Korea and the United States. She'll be providing commentary regarding the Trump-Kim Jong-un meetings and hopefully cite some of her readings from her studies.
Expert
then-
eyewitness account.
And the immigrant executive order.
Yes.
Jeez.
Jolie joins us from the Brookings Institution and will be providing her play-by-play. So, Jolie, what brings you to our podcast today?
You guys told me to come.
Jolie
So
was...
I'm here.
This is true. We were bored and we're like, Jolie, get in on this.
Jolie, come over.
Yeah,
Our
Jolie.
collective girlfriend.
Yeah.
We all collectively
no,
said,
no, not me. No.
What you doing?
Becca, I love you.
You hear that, Becca?
Becca, I love you. You're my only one.
We
My-
texted her simultaneously WYD.
Okay, so Jolie, I don't really know what the point of this podcast is, but I just want to get you on it because
We want to show you to the world, expose you.
to the world.
Yeah.
So what's it like to date Johnny? Jolie, is it fun?
Yes, it's a lot of fun.
What's the cutest thing Johnny has done for you?
He did a surprise party for me for one of my birthdays. He just
Which
surprised me with like a Mexican themed
oh,
party.
Johnny, what went into that planning? What made you decide to?
Her friends came to me with the idea.
So you didn't actually think of it.
The Mexican theme was not my idea.
Oh.
I wanted to plan a surprise party, and I talked to Asfa about it. Hi, Asfa.
Oh.
And then Anna jumped on with like, oh, let's do Mexican. She loves lime. Let's go get her a bunch of lime stuff. We catered with lime. We spent the whole day running back and forth, getting tequila and getting decorations at Target, and then finally getting to lime and carrying the entire like tray of catering because they wouldn't come, so we had to carry it all.
Is
In a-
Lime your favorite Mexican restaurant?
Not now.
What is
Not,
it?
oh, what happened?
I don't know. I guess I just got older.
You've grown.
Tired of it.
Moved
My
on
taste
to
buds.
Taco
Moved
Bell.
on to bigger and better things.
Such as
Johnny.
I want to say Taco Bell.
Johnny, my favorite Mexican
That
food.
was a layup.
Johnny is my favorite Mexican snack with 2 C's.
What is the... Stop.
For the record, I'm not Mexican,
Or a snack.
but I'm close enough.
You're not?
He's not a snack,
I'm
he's a
close
meal.
enough. Looking like a snack.
Okay.
What is the Mexican go-to place now?
So cut the small talk. If I offered you $1 million, would you leave Johnny?
No.
Okay, great.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't either.
Beep beep.
No, I didn't mean
Come
that.
on.
That was really mean. That was a joke.
I like it.
Okay.
Take the money and run.
All right.
I'll meet you at the border. I don't know.
Oh gosh.
It's a
that's
scam.
topical. Okay.
It's like topical, but not.
So I guess that we can use this podcast as a way of just learning and interviewing our affiliates. You know, we can get some other friends on here if they decide to not ghost us in the group chat anymore. That's a call out because people were mean to me about that this week. So Jolie, what do you like to do in your free time? What's your favorite thing to do? Like your hobby, if you have one.
Probably sleep.
Nice. She's real original, Johnny.
So when you have
Simple.
free time, you just sleep.
No, I don't believe that. That's not true.
I do like to sleep.
You do like to sleep.
I guess eat. Cook. I like to cook. There you go. Wow, you really do draw a blank.
Yeah,
when
right?
You have a mic in front of you.
We've grown. I like how we're acting like we don't know Jolie. We've known Jolie for like a year.
We're doing it for the
people.
the listeners.
For the people.
For all of you out there who don't know Jolie, which I can't imagine there are many people who don't.
So what made Johnny stand out? Was that you laughing or
No,
you biting
I,
a
like,
chip?
choked.
That was a tiny little
On
snortle.
the chip.
That's
so,
not me.
So what made Johnny stand out as a bachelor to you? Was it him dressed as a penis that one time at FIU? Or like you dressed as like some genital at FIU?
I don't think that ever
I
happened.
didn't dress as a genital, but I did take a picture with a man in a giant penis costume.
Nice. Was that it?
Yeah, that's about it.
I guess. No, I didn't know him when you took that picture.
Tell us
I
a s-
didn't even see this picture.
Tell us a story of how Jolie and Johnny Silva met.
Okay, so
Didn't
the
even bother saying the last name
the
on that one.
first time, Jolie. She's like Cher or like Beyonce.
Beyonce
Beyonce.
Knowles. Knowles.
So the first time I saw Joli was
Blackout in the
But-
basement of Phi Beta Kappa.
like, this is the girl. This is the one. Like Sharpie all over her face.
The Nicene Creed written on her forehead.
Actually, the real story is just as odd. I saw her in the Relay for Life. She was the relay captain.
That's cute.
So it's an awesome event. It's to help families that have a member who's struggling with cancer or has struggled with cancer in the past. And she was the captain. She had to organize the entire event. I didn't know that at the time. So the first time I saw her, she was wearing a big sumo suit, wrestling another girl. She got.
I won.
She did win, and she got up, and I was like, and she looked over at me and smiled, and I was like, "This is the one." I saw in the sumo suit, and that's how I knew.
The girl she was wrestling,
Yeah.
Albert Einstein.
Everything went in slow motion. She just flipped her hair back as her hair cascaded down the
The sumo-
rubber.
Yeah.
It was fantastic, and you know what? I knew because I saw her in a sumo suit, all super fat. I'm like, I could still love her.
That
Just like-
sounds almost misogynistic, but I don't think so.
No, hey, it's about taking care of your body, man.
I guess Jolie was.
Even if she lets it all go, it's still love.
What if she wants to? What if she wants to seek to be? Yeah, seeks to be a professional sumo wrestler.
Well, then clearly she's already winning.
That was supportive. I
Yeah.
like that.
there you go.
So Jolie, was that moment the same for you when you locked eyes? Tell us about that when you first saw Johnny.
I first saw Johnny at a bake sale, at least from what I remember.
So
He was robbing a
I
Girl
don't
Scout.
remember the relay just because I had met so many people that night and it was just all a big blur, so I don't really remember that. But
You were just subtly roasting Johnny.
I'm sorry. I love you.
yeah, that's about right.
No, it was at a bake sale and it was like my big introduced us, and then he told me he liked my boots.
Your what?
Ooh.
My
Okay,
boots.
enunciate,
That was
please.
Boots. Sorry.
That
sorry.
was a
Boots.
close one.
Like tea.
With a T.
Like the shoes. Sorry.
I was like, Johnny's.
Every time you tell that story,
Johnny-
I'm so like concerned. I'm like,
Johnny
Really?
swings.
yeah, because you
Swings
like,
for the
"Ooh."
fence.
Johnny
Fences.
swings to the
Boots.
fences. None of that contact hitting here. Just yard
Yeah.
or ground out. Cool.
But yeah, that's just like my first meeting of Johnny, and I thought he was really nice.
What was the first date?
Taco
that's a good-
Craft.
A what?
Taco Craft? Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Quality date.
It was the first time I'd ever been to Taco Craft. She took me because she'd been previously. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And she's obviously well versed in
Mexican food.
Taco.
Proctologist, we're back.
We did it again. So Laney. I'm joking. That's actually very cute. When did you realize? How long did it take you to become official? Like 2 minutes?
Wait.
From when we started, like, I mean, talking didn't
From-
really happen.
From when we dated.
When we started officially dating, like from the first
I would
date
say,
to
like a month.
to-
That's when we became like.
Nice.
From then we
Since
became
you met,
official.
from the time you met.
No, since we started.
Oh,
dating.
okay.
This is
no, it
really-
was 2 weeks.
I'm really enjoying this because I don't.
2 weeks.
All of my knowledge of Johnny is about like dumb stuff we've done since I was like 11. Now I'm learning about Johnny the quarter. Johnny the
The man.
The nickel.
even though Jolie pulled the weight with the first date and assumedly
Oh, excuse
many
me.
of the
Who
subsequent.
pulled the weight? Can we talk about this?
Yes,
okay,
we can.
whatever. That's fine.
Yes,
No.
we can.
You can have it.
What do you want? What do you want?
After the
wow.
first date, what did you think? You're like
I
he's
really
a
liked
really
him.
bad kisser.
No.
Actually,
Oh wait, what? No.
actually.
That was I kissed him on our first date. I did.
My
You
man.
made the move.
I did the move. I made the
Hey,
move.
Way to go, Jolie.
yeah, Johnny was fumbling with his keys at the door.
To the Prius he rented.
Actually, okay. Can we talk? Let's talk about the first time. Okay.
You kissed.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about you. And
Kmart bathroom. The one on Kendall and
Applebee's
37th.
parking lot.
Yeah. Just
This is drenched in the Applebee's ranch.
oh gosh, that sounds gross.
It's tasty, saucy.
It's the first time that you guys made mouth-to-mouth contact.
The first time we
This is a dumb.
we
podcast,
tongue
by the
wrestled.
way.
It's for fun. She and I were hanging out just constantly. We would go. She invited me to her house
'Cause I'm stupid.
to hang out for like a whole. This is. Yeah, no, because she didn't realize that I liked her, so we were just hanging out as friends for like I want to say for a solid week on and off for like 4 days.
Mm.
She invited me to her house to hang out with her and her sister and watch movies in the dark. And her now 7, then 6-year-old sister.
Were they rom-coms or were they like?
We watched Zootopia, and then we watched Stranger Things, the first season when it had just premiered.
So she saved the big guns for later.
She saved the big guns for
Had-
later.
Dear
Had you
John, the Charlie
expre-
St. Clouds.
Charlie St.
Had you
Cloud,
expressed
man.
your feelings yet or no?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I had shown interest, but I guess that gets diffused because I talk to a lot of people.
He's the mayor of nowhere.
So, as I've heard. Anyway, that night I was trying to figure out, oh man, when should I kiss her? What do I do? She's so cute. And I was all stressed out.
Julie's blushing a lot right now and eating chips quietly because we
These
told
are
her
nice.
not
This
too
is-
loudly.
This is a semblance of wholesomeness.
Yeah, which we're clearly missing in ours. Anyway, at the end of the night, I walk out the door, we say bye, and she closes the door. My side of it is that I was sitting in my car the entire time, just like, what am I doing? Like all stressed out, like, just, I'm just gonna like risk our friendship like this? But
Oh my!
no. That's I went through that whole thing. I'm like, you know what?
And then chasing cars
I'm
by
like-
Snow Patrol came on.
I'm like, you know what?
It was
We're
like,
not
I
that
know
good
what I
friends
have to
anyway.
do.
I'm just gonna risk it, whatever. If she doesn't like me, she doesn't like me, and then that's it.
But she
Then I
said
know.
she kissed you first.
No, on the first date she did. This isn't the first time we kissed.
So wait, you had already kissed and now it's like another.
Get ready. Listen. Yeah. No, listen how it goes. I knock on the door, because I want to kiss her now, and I'm like, I'm gonna do something about this.
Her dad opens.
So, no,
I
she-
beat him.
She opens the door, and I'm like, hey, I forgot my wallet in your house. Clearly an excuse. I had my
Lied.
wallet in my. I lied straight
Lied
up.
to you.
Starting a relationship on a great note. So I run to the room, pretend grab my wallet, and come back out. And I'm like, hey, so
Come here often.
I wanted to your house. I wanted to just. I've been thinking about this all night, and it's really cool hanging out with you. So please don't hate me. And then I planted one on her.
Oh wow.
Wow. Was it good?
You didn't even.
Jolie, can we
I
get
didn't
Jolie?
even, just like raw dogging.
Not the word you want to use for that.
Raw
didn't
dog
even-
kiss.
You didn't
Jolie,
even
can we
say
get
like
Jolie's silent?
No
I have
protection.
feelings for you. You just planted one on her.
Planted. It's the easiest way to do it.
Jolie,
No, it's not.
The ballsy.
Listen, you gotta rip off the Band-Aid.
you know, I respect it. Jolie, what was your response to that? Did you think like, oh, that's cute, or do you think like, wow, that was weird?
At that time, I was like, well, I didn't see it coming because he, like, I don't know, I didn't think he liked me. So when
Did
that
you like him?
happened- I had initially, like a few weeks before, I did, but then I like ignored it because I didn't think he liked me. So I was like, let's just be friends. And then he kissed me, and then I was like, oh my god, what? So then, it was a good kiss. So I
Kicked it into
I
think that's
maximum
why it worked.
overdrive.
Nice.
That's why it worked. I was like, there's potential
That is
there.
very, very high risk, high reward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
I
listen,
can respect it.
I think having the talk is good if that's what you think is
About
right
like
for your relationship.
making babies.
It was good that you did it.
The birds and the bees.
Yeah,
talk.
if I had
I
okay,
feel like I would have ran away.
I know Jolie had told me previously that whenever she deals with a guy who likes her, she kind of like shies away from him, and then the whole friendship kind of breaks down. So I was unsure about like speaking about my feelings, so I just did the next best thing and just go kiss her.
I'm proud of you. And now you guys are dating, and it's cute.
How long have you
and
been
then
together?
boom, 1 month later we went on our first date.
How long
Nice.
have you two been together now?
A year and 8 months.
That seems a lot longer than I thought. Cause I don't hang out with Jolie that much, but
Honestly, for me, I feel like they've been together longer.
really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
There's-
maybe they don't live here anymore.
Because we knew each other like a year and a half prior to dating,
Mhm.
so it's been longer than that we.
I've known her
friends
for at
and
least
together.
3 years.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I've
Jolie,
seen you two together more, like, longer than a year. That's just the way I perceive it. But yeah.
Jolie, given that Johnny is terrible at picking up on this prompt, I want to ask you to talk about your trip together.
Oh,
This imbecile, we held him down
Oh
and
my
pulled
God.
teeth for like an hour. And he was just like, yeah, it was good.
All he says, "I hate Italy." That's all you say from it.
Jolie's
Well,
a podcast.
I'm
listener.
lactose intolerant. What can I do?
Jolie, how did you enjoy your Eat, Pray, Love adventure?
I thought it was great.
What was your...
It just felt so surreal because
Hmm.
it's like I
Okay.
I didn't
so
plan on that.
favorite meal.
Any meal in Greece.
Yeah.
Any meal in Greece was amazing.
Greece had the best.
The
food.
I don't
lamb.
want Johnny to answer these questions because we gave him a chance too.
Sorry, I'm just had to interject there. It was my favorite place.
sight scene. Oh, no, sorry. Favorite place in the trip, like city,
I was
country.
thinking about this today. I'm gonna say Venice.
Venice. Okay.
Mykonos is so close, so super close, but I think Venice.
That's not the one that like everything is like all the buildings are like bleach white.
yeah. Well, that's
or is
one
that
of the
Santorini?
islands.
One of them.
Both of them.
Oh,
are
both
like
of them
that.
have that.
Mhm.
Okay. And then favorite sight scene.
Johnny
Probably-
shirtless on the beach.
Nice.
Coming out of the water in Santorini.
That you looked like the
The
Giorgio
Loch Ness
Armani
Monster.
thing. I want to say the Acropolis, like seeing like the temple of Zeus and of Athena, and the Pantheon.
The Parthenon.
Parthenon. Thank you.
Apart thighs.
Jesus Christ.
They're perfect for each other.
Do you have any trips that you plan on making in the future, or was that the end of the
Well,
Andrew Zimmern vlog of your relationship?
The
it's
Johnny
gonna
and
be on
Joli
a
world
hold
tour.
for about like a few months.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going on vacation now.
Yeah.
In
clearly.
September.
That's
Why is it gonna be on hold, Jolie?
Because
What is going on in your life?
To FSU for PA school.
Hey,
Yep. Go knows. And he is going to med school, so
They're
it's
both
gonna-
so grown.
no.
I've watched you come from nothing into young men and women. Not really. You're older than me. What am I saying?
I've seen you grow into the man you have become today.
Yeah.
That's nice. Look
Oh,
at you.
This has been a nice podcast.
Growing up, doing
This
big
has been
things.
So wholesome. I'm learning so much.
This is very informative.
I'm
almost
like just
every-
waiting for something.
No, almost every time that we talk to each other is just one of us murdering the other via
It's usually stupidity.
some memory from middle school that has never withered away. But
Yeah.
now this is really nice.
Beating a horse.
Beating a dead horse.
A dead horse.
Yeah.
That's the entirety of our friendship.
The
Yeah.
undying grudge
I've
that we
lear-
bear
I've
against each
learned
other.
that.
I'm gonna do it.
But
Why
it's
do you
fun.
like Lainey? I'm doing it. So I hear you like pancakes. I don't need to know why you like Lainey because
I don't like his
people
lyrics.
make
I
bad
agree.
decisions. Yeah.
He just has good beats, and I'm like, I love beats in a song. As weird as that sounds.
Beats, Bears, Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
You got that wrong somehow.
I know it's Bears
It's very
first.
beats.
Wow. And you're also chewing right into the mic. You both are.
This is just a little mini ep.
Yeah. Just a little mini ep for the weekend. So, anything that you want to share with the audience before we dip on out, Jolie?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you, Jolie, for joining us.
Thank
It's been
you
a
for
pleasure.
having me, guys.
It's a nice
This was
rest.
a lot
It's a nice
more-
respite from the toxicity
This
that
was
we
more
spew.
wholesome than
Believe it or not,
than
we
I thought
actually-
it was
You
gonna
came in
be.
so nervous.
I know. I was like, oh my gosh.
Believe it or not, we have some mildly nurturing relationships and friendships in our group. So,
On occasion.
on occasion.
Underneath
Oh,
the
there's thunder
facade.
outside.
All right, I think that about wraps it up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So thanks for listening. Hopefully you learned a little bit about Jolie and Johnny, and hopefully that you'll be mentally prepared to have a horrible podcast come your way in the middle of next week. 'Cause
Real wholesome hours.
this is our filler content for the weekend. So, yeah. Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.